7, 8, 9. Right. Okay, so now namaskar and everybody, and Gunjan ji, namaskar, Sunita ji, you can switch on your microphones if at all you want to, and let us start our course. So my name is Acharya Raman. I've been doing KP astrology since 2010. Before that, from 2000, I did traditional astrology, जिसको कि people sell it in the name of Vedic astrology. Now, in fact, they have stopped selling it in the name of Vedic astrology, and I would really like to know how many of you have studied astrology in the first place and who are looking to learn it in a proper way, like somebody who is willing to do predictions in the time to come. Yes, please.
I can go first. I'm Vishwa here. So I have some basic understanding of the planets and some basic ideas, but I don't have any experience more than
Okay,
that.
okay, Mr. Vishwa, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. You have some basic idea.
Yeah, yeah. So we can do, I understand the basics of astrology.
Okay. What are the mute signs?
Mute signs.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you know my level.
Yeah, okay. These are the basics actually, which we use in KP. So traditionally, all you know that जो हमारा हिंदू ज्योतिष है, our Hindu astrology, it is very vast. It is very, very literally it is very vast. You can literally spend your life reading it. But the problem with this astrology is, which we are going to do initial steps, is that you cannot make a strong prediction. Like if you go to an astrologer with a traditional astrology of recent times, like say around 10-15 years से जो astrology कर रहे हैं, this traditional one, they will start pointing out mistakes in the horoscope. This is why things are not having happening. That is why not happening. But they will not tell you whether it is going to happen in the first place, or if it is destined to happen, then when it is going to happen. So this is something which which was lacking when Krishnamurti ji started his astrology. Being a South Indian Brahmin, all of them are born astrologers, most of them. And all of them are very learned people. They do not believe in Andhvishwas, hypocrisy and all that. But to be on the other side, our astrology is so vast, so wide, and so deep that in earlier days there used to be astrologers in villages. So I'll tell you my own experience. I went to an astrologer many years back and he saw my horoscope just a glance, and he said that his my right hand is broken, has been broken, and my left leg has been broken, and both the things were correct. So I was literally astonished how he told that. So I told him that, yeah, I'm reading astrology. That time I was reading and I was practicing on Yahoo groups that I don't know. Well, most of them you will not even know what were Yahoo groups because it closed long, long back. So I had a very good following there. I had very good following on Yahoo itself when Yahoo Age was there. Then, so this is the kind of knowledge this traditional astrology has. But the thing is, the knowledge is not, delivered to the second generation or third generation. What happened was there was a big void, and when this astrology thing started happening, say around 80s, 90s, there was some surge coming up in astrology field. Then in the age of news channels, Z was the first news channel, I think, or maybe ABP News, that it was called Star News earlier. So yes, they started astrology, and then all the quacks came in and they started giving time to propose. So all those nonsense. So we are living in an age where people are, hell bent on making fool, and we are living in an age where people want to snatch money in the name of yogas which do not exist. So we are now going to start our basics of the traditional astrology because Krishnamurti ji studied a lot. He was himself a very great astrologer. I follow Krishnamurti system only. He is my guru. Suresh Sahasne is my other guru, and Hasbeji, whose book I have not written, but I regard him as my guru because he was the direct disciple of Mr. K.S. Krishnamurti. So one should always respect and regard gurus, but I never went to learn astrology myself from anywhere. Whatever I have learned in these many years is my own, you can say, reading, practice, and hard work. Whatever work I did, I mean. So
Who is
now,
the other English?
Come again.
You said somebody Suresh is your other guru. Who is that?
Jyotin Hasbe. Suresh ji and Jyotin ji were all both Marathis, and Jyotin Hasbe was direct disciple of K.S. Krishnamurti. Suresh Sahasne ji was disciple of Jyotin Hasbe. I have
Okay.
read books of K.S. Krishnamurti and Suresh Sahasne ji because they were made available in English and Hindi. So Suresh Sahasne ji's book is also available in English nowadays. So the basic planets we use in our astrology, in Hindu astrology to be precise, first of all is Sun. Sun is the main governor of government jobs. You know, many people in North India, they go to a Pandit ji and they said ki do some puja because I want my son to get into a government job, and the Pandit ji will do puja and nothing happens except Pandit ji getting money. But in Krishnamurti Paddhati, we can pinpoint whether this person will be able to get a government job or not. So, Sun, whether in traditional or KP, both systems, Sun is the king of the planetary kingdom. Sun is the life giver force. Without Sun, nothing can exist or happen. Now, being Sun being a king, people ruled by Sun. And here I don't mean people of Leo ascendant, of course, they are included. But in horoscopes where Sun is prominent in the horoscope, these people will have a very, very royal behavior. They will wear good quality clothes, shoes. They will use good kind of fragrances. They will talk like a king. Literally, even if they are beggar, you can, you find beggars and these fakirs. So a sun ruled beggar will simply put up will forward his katura ki de raha hai to de de, otherwise go ahead, other will come. A person with so this is how planets differentiate people to people. What are the qualities which are denoted by sun? Authority, love, leadership, happiness, doing things in limit, fearlessness. They are work lovers, they are workaholic people, obviously, because if you are a king, you have to be alert 24 hours, 365. They love truth, they are trustworthy people, they are devoted people, and they are soft hearted and judicious. Mars is cruel, Sun is soft hearted. Now, planet also give us diseases. What are the diseases? Heart problems. Why heart problems? Because sun is the main controller of life. Our spinal cord, our soul resides here. Heart is here. So it is assumed that heart problems are given by sun, and it is a fact. Lack of self-confidence, heat wave, all fevers, backbone related problems, digestive disorders. Why digestive disorders? Because to digest food we need energy. उसको हिंदी में जठराग्नि बोलते हैं. To digest food, you need your body to create a particular temperature. If sun is not there, then you cannot digest the food properly. That is why in the 4 months of rain, it is advised that eat light because it is the weather is not suitable for digesting fast foods and all the heavy foods. This is the scientific logic behind that. Loss in WBC of the body and eye problems. Eye problems because Sun, Moon, and Venus are luminaries. They are bright planets. So in our eyes, in our bodies, eyes are the something which can be called luminaries, through which we see out of the five senses. Only we can see through the eyes only. So it is areas of work. What are the areas denoted? Government jobs, defense, work related to government, production of energy, control rooms. Since the sun is life giving, hence food stocks. Wheat is a grain which is denoted by sun. Hotel, canteen, because it is also immunity giver. Then because immunity comes from medicine, vaccine, so sun is the controller of vaccines, pharmacy, medicines, doctors, compounders. And it also rules energy. Sun is the main source of energy for earth. So generators, bulbs, tube lights, electricity production centers, work related to these things are given by sun. If we come to grains, wheat, rice, maize, lentils, spices, cashew, almonds, groundnut, coconut, all the chemicals, oxygen, all the aids for the medical profession. These are all included, denoted by sun. Also gold. Gold is the chief इंडिकेटर ऑफ सन, सन के जब भी अगर आपने कभी, इफ यू हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड, whenever sun is debilitated when it goes into Libra, there is a fluctuation in gold prices. Same way, whenever Mercury gets retrograde, there is a net problem, internet problem worldwide, particularly in January, February. So try, try observing things. You will find very funny things whenever this planet retrograde, when they conjoin, they create havoc in life. After sun, we will come to moon. What does moon say? In Hindi astrology, there is a kahavat, there is a proverb, Chandrama Manso Jata, like moon is the chief indicator and governor of mind. So moon is directly connected to our mind. I hope I am clear to each and every one of you.
Yes, sir.
I am
Yes,
not
yes.
going too fast.
No, you are good.
You are able to grasp what I am trying to sell, right? Thanks, Kantilal ji. Moon denotes motherly love, feeding, mind, water, milk, juices, ponds, lakes, rivers, seas, fisheries are all denoted by moon. It has control over the mind and thoughts. It also controls the chest, the flowing fluids of the body like blood, digestive juices, urine, digestion, and eyes. Our body produces digestive juices that is controlled by moon, Venus and sun, all of them. Qualities क्या है मून की? What does moon denote? Serenity, peace of mind, steam, coolness, change in thoughts, travels, fast results, houses, land, love for the country is denoted by moon. Why? They are royal planets. Sun and moon are the royal planets. So obviously, a person more dominated by moon or sun will have love for the motherland. Now, as I told, Chandrama Manso Jata. So, what are the diseases? Moon primarily gives diseases of mind, hysteria, psychological disorders, digestive disorders, cough, cold, bronchitis, throat problems, eye problems. Again, moon is a luminary, that is why eye problems. और सबसे ज्यादा राहु मून का कंजंक्शन जहां भी होगा, राहु मून केतु का कंजंक्शन जहां भी होगा, wherever राहु मून इज कंजॉइंड, केतु मून इज कंजॉइंड, और मून इज इन द राहु स्टार और राहु सब, केतु स्टार, केतु सब, सैटर्न स्टार, सैटर्न सब, द पर्सन विल हैव सम काइंड ऑफ problematic thinking. He will always be very, agar Saturn, if there is Saturn, then he will be very negative, lack of self confidence, not will be able to make big things. These are the basic things. It does not mean that every person having moon in Saturn star or sub is a weak person, but depends upon the dasha which the person is going through. After moon, what comes is Mars. Okay. So what are the areas denoted by moon? Irrigation, fishing, navy, seaways, kerosene, petrol, flowers, nurseries, and the profession of nursing. Why nursing? Moon is mother. What does mother do? Mother takes care. What does a nurse do? Takes care. That is why nursing. Produces, what are the things denoted by moon? Juicy fruits, fast growing vegetables, sugar cane, sugar, maize, nickel, silver, pearl, fisheries, silver plated products. Silver, whereas matlab gold is for sun, silver is for moon. Venus is diamonds. The next planet is Mars, मंगल, जिससे कि सबसे ज्यादा हिंदुओं को डराया जाता है. द मोस्ट यू नो used for fear mongering and puja part is Mars, which is actually the best planet in the horoscope. If Mars is placed well, nobody can stop that person from achieving great heights in life, provided he gets the right balance of dasha, bhukti and antara at a youthful age. अगर 70 साल में जाके किसी को मंगल की दशा मिल रही है जो कि बहुत ही अच्छा प्लेस्ड है, then it is of no use. All that person can do is do a brisk morning walk, come back, eat and sleep. That's all. Mars is taken as the commander in chief in the kingdom of Sun. Mars can be seen red with naked eyes. These are the planets which we can see from our naked eyes. Due to its redness, fire is connected to Mars. Where the fire of Sun is essential for life, the fire of Mars is devastating. Power, manliness, authority, sexual desires, animalistic behaviors, animalistic sexual behavior, noise are all under Mars. head, face, urinary tract, womb, anus, outer penis, prostate, etc. are the organs which Mars denote. What are the diseases? Cuts, bruises, burns, fevers, acne, itching, madness, blood flow in the brain, sexually transmitted diseases, piles, fistula, red discharge in women, hernia, polio, paralysis, acidity, ulcer, and aches. These are the things denoted by Mars. Mars is the, as I said, Mars is the commander. So what will be Mars do? Mars will give you police job, army job, spies, arms and ammunition, criminals, dacoits, sharp pointed objects, work related to them. These are also coming under Mars. Butchery, hair salon, surgeons, iron, copper boilers, steam engines, energy establishments are all under Mars. What are the produces given by Mars? Spices, garlic, ginger, iron, steel, swords, guns, bombs, and all arms. Mars is the chief planet for house along with Saturn. So Mars denotes construction of houses, good quality woods, wines, whiskey, boiler, oxides, beers, and tobacco. These are the traits of Mars. So a person, Mars dominated person will always like to drink a very good whiskey, rum or vodka, gin, whatever in whichever country the person is residing. Depends upon. In astrology, Desh Kal Paristhiti is the very important thing. Like people say, if you are moon dominated, you will be fair, your complexion will be fair. But you cannot say the same to a person born in Nigeria. Even he is having a destiny, he is having a horoscope, but he cannot be fair even if he tries a lot. So we have to follow Desh Kal Paristhiti in judging a horoscope coming to a conclusion. Another example is marriages. In Hindus, 4 months there is no marriage. Muslims, Christians, they keep marrying, and I think I don't know about more about Muslims and Christians when they must also be having some time when there is no this marriages or shubh karya, auspicious things are prohibited. In Hindus, basically marriages from Dev Shani to Dev Utni Ekadashi, there are no marriages performed. Again, depending upon customs and creeds of this country, because this is a very big country having so many customs and creeds. Hmm. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes,
Mhm. Mayurji, you have to switch off your
you have
mic.
to
Your
switch
mic
off
is.
your mic. Your mic off your mic. Your mic off your mic. Mic
Mhm.
off your mic. Mic off your mic. Mic off your mic.
Okay. Now comes Mercury. Mercury in Hindu astrology, Mercury is termed as the royal prince, a child, always a kid. No problem, Mayur. It keeps happening. So Mercury denotes kiddish thoughts. Mercury denotes fast movingness in thermometer. What is the ingredient? It is mercury only, no? So Mercury moves very fast. After Moon, Mercury is the fastest moving planet. What does Mercury do? Childishness, useless talks are denoted by Mercury. Mercury has a very sharp analytical ability. It is the main planet for being an astrologer also. Stubbornness, happy-go-lucky behavior, very good understanding, very great oratory skills. Mercury people are very clever. Their vocabulary is excellent. Their hearing power is good, sound is good, voice is good. I mean the way of speaking is good, but their mind is always filled with duality, flickering mind, and they will have always Mercury dominated people will have two things always. Like if a Mercury dominated person will go to a shop to buy a pen, he will buy two instead of one. He will say, I will use it later, but he will buy two. This is a very straight trait of Mercury dominated person. Mhm. It has hold over ears, sensitivity, bone marrow, respiratory organs, lungs, shoulders, stomach, and digestion. As far as disease is concerned, TB, asthma, deafness, digestive disorders, bone marrow diseases, fluttering, dumbness, muteness are all traits of Mercury or given by Mercury. What are the qualities? Like Mercury gives you talkative. Now, the Mercury does not apply on women, they are always by birth talkative. So, you don't need Mercury to be talkative. But in men, yes, Mercury gives talkativeness, good analytical ability, immaturity, flickering mind, stubborn, many things at a time. Like Mercury born people will always like to do many things at a time. Ultimately, they are not able to do anything properly. They are very good in reading and writing. Interested in many things, but they are not. You know that proverb, Jack of all, master of none. So this is what is given by Mercury. What are the areas of work? Brokers, teachers, professors, lawyers, advisors, press reporters, translators, writers, editors, publishers, printers, advertisers, short travels, mobile phone, GPS, computer programmers, computer works, and astrologers. These are the traits of Mercury. What are the products indicated by Mercury? Obviously, because if somebody is writing, he will need a pen. So this is trait of Mercury. Pen, stationery, books, pencils, printing machines, newspaper, mobile, radio, television, wireless, GPS, hearing aids, toys, computers, calculators, laptops, tablets, everything digital is owned by Mercury. Every advertising is owned by Mercury. And every talkativeness is also owned by Mercury. Jupiter. Now let us see what are the traits of Jupiter. Jupiter is the head priest and advisor to the king. Just like Venus is the advisor to the Daityas or the Danavas or Asuras. Jupiter is the three of to the good people or Devas. So Jupiter is judicious, guru of devas, devotion, religion, Vedas, far off travel through sea or air, expansion, social service, respect, promotion, all kind of growth, moksha, foreign lands, death, liver, sorry, fat of the body, kidney, blood flow, upper portion of legs, toes and feet. These are the things which are denoted by Jupiter. Coming to diseases, jaundice, cancer. Okay, you must be आपने अभी तक ये सुनते आए होंगे कि जुपिटर इज अ वेरी बेनिफिक प्लैनेट, शुभ होता है। जुपिटर का गोचर आपके जीवन में ये कर देगा। जो यूट्यूब पे आप ये बकवास वीडियोस देखते हैं कि ये राशि वाले बनने वाले हैं करोड़पति, इन पे गिरेगी गाज, ये हो जाएंगे अरबपति वगैरह वगैरह। इट इज ऑल नॉनसेंस। इट हैज नथिंग टू डू विद रियलिटी। इट इज ऑल फेक। Jupiter is the prime planet for Cancer. Mercury is the prime planet for divorce. Mars को इतने लोग abuse करते हैं. Mars has nothing to do with divorce at all. It is Mercury. What are the diseases given by Jupiter? Jaundice, cancer, blood diseases, swellings, elephantiasis, body lumps, warts, obesity. So a Jupiter dominated person will never be slim. I am a Jupiter dominated person. I have to really work hard to, lose my weight, because if I stop doing, then my weight keeps going on and on. Jupiter is in my ascendant. So the moment I stop doing, I have sugar because of Jupiter, and I don't know whether the rest of the disease I'm going to get or not. But yes, I have fat. My weight is around 96. Around 96 or 100 जब last time लिया था, and शुगर भी है मेरे को, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो चीफ प्लैनेट इज जुपिटर। द थिंग इज जुपिटर इज डिनोटेड फॉर एक्सपेंशन। आपकी बॉडी में कहीं पे भी एक छोटा सा दाना हो गया, स्मॉल एक्ने, जुपिटर विल मेक इट कैंसर। उस समय बस जुपिटर का पीरियड चलना चाहिए, तो वो उसका कितना कबाड़ा करता है, यू कैन नेवर अंडरस्टैंड। So people keep telling ki don't eat this because it may cause cancer, don't drink this, it may cause cancer. No. They are scientifically proven products to produce cancer in the body, but astrologically, Jupiter is the main planet to give cancer. What are the areas of work of Jupiter? Priest, bhajan singers, Head priest, schools, colleges, law, judges, courts, crash, child homes, navy, seaways, international travels, milk, ghee, fat, sweets, cashew, almonds, foreign companies, jail, hospital, publishing, etc. are denoted by Jupiter. I will come to why this planet denote all these things. I'll come to that after I finish this. What are the produces given by Jupiter? Temples, religious magazines, school, colleges, oil, ghee, sweet, rubber, spring, jewelry, metal sheets. Why spring? Can anybody tell? Spring, Jupiter denotes spring. So can anybody just imagine? I just took that name of that word. Jupiter denotes what?
because it
You
is
can actually pull that spring. No, you can
Expansion.
enlarge that spring.
expansion.
Mm.
Expansion. You can make that spring bigger. It will automatically come back, but you can stretch it. That is why. Now coming to Venus. Venus is the main planet for attraction, desires, lust, expenses, greed, all kind of materialistic comforts like AC, fridge, TV, curtain, glasses, mirrors, paintings, artworks, beauty products, car accessories, mattresses, perfumes, fragrances, drinks, food, family members, sweet talks, mantras, tantras, music, singing, instrument playing, instruments, arts, cinema, drama, movies, sweets, alcohol, cigarettes, cigars. Mars denote tobacco, but Venus denote cigar. The best premium product coming from tobacco. So Venus will be always on the top. Like if they will drink whiskey, they will like to have Johnny Walker. Mars people will have Tharra, Desi Tharra. He will drink, fight, go to sleep. That's all. This is the difference. They will wear the best quality clothes. They will use the best quality sprays. They will wear the best watches available in their financial capability. Obviously, even a beggar will be denoted by Venus. That beggar will have very good clothes. What are the diseases? Diseases. Okay, coming to the qualities, artistic bent of mind, happy, art lovers, attraction, wanting of many people, many deep desires, mediators, compromisers. Venus is a planet of mediation. Venus oriented people are very much, they are very much attracted to opposite sex. Eyes, nose, chin, throat, voice pipe, sperms, sex organs, urinary tract and system, and womb. These are the things, organs, or the processes denoted by Venus. Coming to diseases due to excess of things like eating, drinking, sex related diseases, sweets, throat, eye problems, skin problems, hair fall, diabetes, menstrual cycle disorder are all the diseases given by Venus. Now, there is a combination which is not the part of this course basically, but when Venus is conjoined with a particular planet, then the nature of disease will change. When a particular planet is aspecting Venus, then the nature of disease will change. Areas of working Venus creates artists, actors, singers, music players, photographers, decorators, makeup man, beauty products, honey, sweets, saccharine, lenses, telescope, binoculars, alcohol, tea, coffee, drugs. And yes, drugs, this LSD, cocaine, charas, ganja, hashish, whatever is there, all Venus. Vehicle, petrol, traffic, tourism, rubbers, sun mica, tailoring, motor garages, driver and all rich class amenities are denoted by Venus. What are the produces? Silk, women's articles, paintings, photographs, art films and drama, glassware, jewelry, mirrors, fragrances, perfumes, fruit juices, vehicles, motorboats, aeroplanes, cycles, music records, vinyls, CDs, music instrument, etc. They are all denoted by Venus. How many of you still have vinyls today in your home? Anybody? What is vinyl? That LP record we used to have many years back. Gold color का record आया करता था. It was called vinyl. Nowadays it is in trend in Western countries, and now in India it is also coming. Earlier we used to listen it a lot. Anybody ever played it? No. Anyways, it was very having a very good music sound. Now coming to Saturn. Saturn is considered to be the servant in the planetary kingdom. Saturn is a delaying planet. Saturn gives result after very, 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 very hard efforts. Saturn tests your patience. Saturn denotes lowest grade jobs and works. Saturn makes one go through loss of prestige and insults. Those people who are governed by Saturn will be ruled by other people. They can never be the ruler. This is a broad spectrum theory, but it depends on chart to chart. What are the qualities? Dedicated towards goal, slow progress, thinkers, and lack of attachment? It denotes bones, joints, and ears. What are the diseases given by Saturn? Diseases that require a significant amount of time to heal, such as paralysis, asthma, cancer, dental problems, skin issues, including dry skin, joint pains, bone diseases, calcium deficiency, hair loss, colds, watery nose, and deafness. These are all diseases given by Saturn. You see, one planet cannot give disease. Diseases are ruled by many. I mean, there are 9 planets, so mostly 2, 3 planets will rule over a particular disease. Whenever it is connected to sixth house, that disease will appear. What are the areas of work given by Saturn? Menial jobs, leather, research and history, artifacts, museum, postmortem, cremation, family planning, abortion, refrigerators, deep freezers, astrology, mantra tantra, espionage, iron, coal, zinc. Work in any way related to these trades are denoted by Saturn. Now, what are the produces? Leather products, product made from animal hair, shawl, socks, things made from animal bones, ice cream, fridges, air conditioning, handicap aid products, and cement. Can anybody tell me why cement and why refrigerators? Astronomically, we have, if you read astronomically, Saturn is a very, very cold planet. That is why cold things are denoted by Saturn. That is why the ice cream which you are consuming is basically a product of Saturn. And many people think it is product of Moon or Venus and all that. No, wherever there is a cool word is there, Venus will give the best quality of that cooling. Like if you buy a air conditioner, there is a AC called General, so it is supposed to be a very good AC. So that is Venus. But whatever is the third class or second hand AC, it is Saturn. In ice creams also, very good quality of ice cream will be Venus, but ice cream in general is denoted by Saturn. Why cement? If cement is mixed in water, it takes time to settle. Saturn is a very slow planet but dedicated towards goal, and it is fixed in goals. So cement settles after a time, not like glue, which that Feviquick, you just put a drop and it sticks, not like that. So, I mean, this is the logic behind everything. Why a particular thing is related to a particular planet, there is a proper logic for it. किसी ने उठा के ऐसे ही नहीं बोल दिया है. And the major most important use of Saturn is Saturn की पूजा कराओ उसके मंदिर में जाके, एंड डरो उससे. यू बी अफ्रेड ऑफ Saturn, साढ़े साथी of Saturn, ढैया of Saturn, कंटक शनि. All these nonsenses have been put up in the market just to create fear, make money, and let people become lazy and basically handicapped. Tell people to do puja every day, tell people to keep worshipping every day 3 4 hours, so that they cannot do anything positive in their life, they cannot think positive, they will remain in fear. So these are the planet used by pandits to I'm not saying all pundits, okay? But those who are fear mongers, it is used by them to make money and make people fool. So Mars, Saturn are the most loved planets by these people. Now we are coming to the another very loved planet, which is Rahu. One should always remember, you should always remember that Rahu, Ketu will be the first ever to give the result of events if they are anyway connected with any planet in any way, and the actual planet will come next, whether in the natal chart or in the ruling planets or in any way whatsoever. How will Rahu give result? So there is a equation in KP astrology which I call it PCASS, position conjunction aspect star sign sub. So the position of Rahu, the conjunction of Rahu, star of Rahu, sub of Rahu, and sign of Rahu. Rahu will give results according to these planets. It is very very difficult to decipher Rahu and Ketu. जिनको समझ में आ जाता है, those who can decipher Rahu Ketu, they know astrology. Rahu is considered the dragon's mouth, hence poison, inferior thoughts and actions, low grade mentality, gang rape, etc. are the traits of Mars Rahu combination. Planning to harm others, cruelty, strange behavior and nature. Rahu is the planet of jail. If the 12th cuspal sublord is Rahu or in any way connected to Rahu, then the person goes to jail or prison, whether it is for a day, hour, or years, depending upon the crime committed. Tantra mantra for killing people, etc., is Rahu. Spleen is ruled by Rahu. It is believed to be so. What are the areas of work denoted by Rahu? Tantra mantra, jail, seclusion, crematorium, death registry departments, haunted people or houses, madness, hysteria, madness, hallucinations, things related to these acts. What are the produce? Since it denotes poison, so obviously poison, magnetic things, black things, things used for tantra mantra, hair and wools, all these things are denoted by Rahu. Coming to Ketu. Ketu is the dragon's tail. It denotes detachment, penance, and Kundalini Jagran. Many times nowadays, you are hearing a lot about Kundalini. I want to awake my Kundalini. There are 7 chakras in the body, and that Kundalini is basically denoted by Ketu, controlled by Ketu. It is also believed that you start worshipping or doing the Bij mantra of Ketu, then you may do something good with your Kundalini. I have not done it. I have not experienced it, so I cannot say anything about it. If you want, you can try. Om Ketve Nama is the mantra. Areas of work, Ayurveda, medicines and herbs, spirituality, detachments, Tantra Mantra, religious texts and literatures, astrologers, priests and tantrics. These are all denoted by Ketu. Now coming to Rahu and Ketu, if we compare Rahu, Ketu and Saturn, these are the 3 most malefic planets. Out of it, many people think that Rahu is worse. People start getting afraid. हमारी राहु की दशा आने वाली है, कैसी जाएगी, क्या होगा, blah blah blah. Most of the time, Ketu is the worst malefic planet. Saturn cannot do like that. Rahu cannot do like that. Ketu is the planet which is going to give you shock of your life. Rahu will not do it. Saturn will not do it. Mars will not do it. Ketu will do it. Okay, Rahu will give problems, no doubt. Rahu will give problems. Rahu will give obstacles, hindrances. Ketu will simply cut off. That is why detachment is used for Ketu. If Ketu, it is said that Ketu is placed in a particular house, the traits of those house, if that person does not like them. Like if Ketu is in 4th house, the person will not like his own house. He will not, have a vehicle, or maybe his vehicle will be getting accidents every now and then. It is said so, and yeah, I have seen it in the horoscope of people having Ketu in the 4th house or 10th house or all the houses. And having Ketu or Rahu in the 8th house and 12th house is really very bad in KP chart. It could be in a particular sign, but it has to be in the uh, that particular house. In KP system, the house division is different. It is Placidus house division. Generally, people use Shripati house division. which is a equal house division. Placidus is not a equal house division, it is an unequal house division. So that is not covered in this, but yes, we'll come to the basics on the third day. Now coming to zodiac signs. But the thing is, all these planets, all these signs, all these houses, they are very, very important. They are very, very basic. Every time I tell my students, read them, read them, read them. Whatever I'm telling after experience of some time of, see, 15 years. Maybe it's a less time for many of you, but yes, it is okay. I mean, it is a okay time to understand these planets and the result of the planets. After the kind of horoscopes I have seen, they are more than 70K till now. They are almost double. I am giving you the half. So I tell them read, read, read. If you read, then only you will understand. Read, think, read, think. If you will do it, then only you will be able to understand the real meaning of what these planets wants to do in a particular person's life. Astrology is related to life. Can anybody tell me from where astrology starts? From where astrology begins? ज्योतिष शुरू कहाँ से होता है? भरत, सुनीता, रिया, स्वाति, यशार्थ. Can anybody tell me ज्योतिष शुरू कहाँ से होता है? It's a very basic question. Vishwa, I asked from where astrology starts. What is the beginning of astrology?
So from time perspective, or the who's basically documented the treaty?
And please.
No,
Mhm.
so I do not understand the question. So what you mean by
What is the
where?
my question is, what is the purpose of astrology in the first place? Why are we doing this?
Oh, so I think the original purpose was to find a moksha.
No, that was never the purpose of astrology. Next.
Okay.
So it indicates the planetary position when the person is born on the birth date and the time. What is the planetary position of the in the sky?
What will you know by knowing the planetary position?
From the universe or the solar system?
My question was, ज्योतिष शुरू कहाँ से होता है? From where astrology starts? It starts from the question of the asker. If I am having a problem, why medical science was built to cure people? No.
Mm,
If you go
prediction.
to a doctor, doctor does not start telling you, I studied this in the first year of MBBS, second year of MBBS. It asks you, what is the problem? You tell him the problem. He does not tell you the problem. Then he tells you, take this medicine, come back after 7 days. If it is not cured, then we will do some test. Then we will see what is the report, and then I will give you another course of action. Astrology starts from the question of the asker. If there is no person who is going to ask, there is no astrology. So when a person asks something, this is the basis of KP. Question. If there is nobody to ask a question, what are you going to answer in the first place? What is the use of all this? What are the general questions? Jar, Joru, Jameen. Money, materialistic things, problems of life. What are the problems of life? Diseases, financial discrepancies, married life, legal cases, litigations, tenants, purchase of house, sale of house, and so on and so forth. So a person will come to you, he will not ask you what is the purpose of my life. He is not going to ask you why was I born. If somebody is asking, then he is a fool in today's world. That is a fact. I mean, don't take it in other other sense. Person will come to you and ask, I am not getting married. Why? If you'll go to a traditional astrologer, he will tell you आपकी कुंडली में पितृ दोष है, सर्प दोष है, फलाना दोष है, ढिकाना दोष है, आपको पूजा करानी पड़ेगी. A player like Sachin Tendulkar went to the Sarp temple in South India because his neighbor told him when he had this tennis elbow injury in 2014-15, I believe, or maybe before that. He went to a temple. People started flocking to that temple. Before that, nobody knew it. And the priest became a, kind of a super VVIP, just because he did some puja for Sachin Tendulkar. This is the state of mindset of us, of we people. If we come to know that, okay, in this particular place, there will be some miracle, then we will flock to that place in a second for our, fulfillment of our materialistic desires and goals. We will see hundred of crippled people and animals on the way, will do nothing for them. So the purpose of astrology is basically question. If there is a question, then only astrology exists. Otherwise, there is no astrology. There is no use of astrology if there is nobody to ask. In KP, question is most important thing. If a man will come to you, man, woman, a person, a human will come to you to ask a very serious question in general about the problems going in his life. He will not come to say that, okay, I watched that movie yesterday and that was so nice. I watched Jolly LLB 3 and the acting done by Arshad Varsi was fantastic. They will not come and tell like this. They will tell, I went to the movie, my golden rings got stolen. Whether I will get it back or not. If yes, then when? In which direction? Who took it? Am I correct? Anybody? Do you think this is the purpose of astrology, or finding the purpose of your life is the purpose of astrology? Sadhus, gurus, priests, they will tell the purpose of life. Astrologer has nothing to do with your purpose of life. And those who are claiming that they can tell you past life things, they can tell you future life things, they are also making you fool. There is no such theory. You have to die yourself to go to the past life, see what you have done, come back, or maybe in future we may have a time capsule, just like the movie Flying Back in Time. That was a 1978 movie. So future we have not seen, but yes, now in the age of AI, computers have started responding to humans. So anything is possible. That Predator, Terminator movie is going to be a reality, as that guy said few days back. So, anyways, we have finished the planets. Anybody having any question till now? Please ask. किसी के मन में किसी प्रकार का कोई सवाल, any type of question, please, we are here to talk, not to, this should be. You can type, Mayur. How is Mercury associated with divorce? Okay, very good. Mercury is a dual planet. What is divorce? Divorce is a person, a man or a woman, leaving the first marriage and possibly going to second, third, or fourth. I mean, I have seen people with 4 marriages in Hindus. So Mercury is very prominent. It gives divorce. Mars does not give divorce. Mars is a cruel planet. It can initiate the happenings for divorce, but the, what we say, बीज जो है उसका, the root cause is Mercury. Krishnamurti ji did 40 years of research on horoscope extensively. I did my 10-15 years of astrology. Jyotin Hasbe ji, Suresh Sasne ji, these are the legends of KP astrology through whom I have learned by, just like Eklavya, not going to the ashram, but, learning from out, reading books and practicing myself. And I can tell you, without Mercury, there cannot be a second marriage.
Sir, please explain it. How can we learn it?
Mercury is as I said, Mercury has duality. Mercury is a dual planet. Why? Because it rules the signs Gemini and Virgo, which are dual signs. So whenever a planet, a cuspal sublord, particularly seventh cuspal sublord, is connected to Mercury in any way, a seventh cuspal sublord is placed in a dual sign Gemini or Virgo, or is conjoined to Mercury, the probability of having a second marriage is very, very, very strong. I will not say 100%, but yes, 99% there is a chance. Say 95% for your sake. So whenever there will be a divorce, Mercury will be seen acting there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Also, coming to, because for a legal divorce to happen, you will need a court case. So third house, we will be covering the house in the last part, but then you will understand all the mix up of these, planets, signs, houses, and constellations within 3 days. We have 10 more minutes. Let us start with anybody having any more questions.
So I have one question.
Yes, Swati.
So like Mercury, you said कि Mercury gives divorce also and second marriage also. तो अगर सर किसी का Mercury का पीरियड चल रहा है and planning for a second marriage, तो वो उसको हम सक्सेसफुल लाइक गुड टाइम देखेंगे या फिर उसमें फिर से चांसेस हैं कि उसका सेकंड डिवोर्स भी हो सकता है.
Second divorce or second marriage?
लाइक सेकंड मैरिज इफ इज प्लानिंग इन द मरकरी दशा itself, तो
Mm-hmm.
आगे जाके उसका क्या उसको रिजल्ट मिल सकता है सर से?
Okay, now the most important thing, your question is very much right and correct, but the most important thing here is planets are the delivery boys of houses. Houses denotes the events which we go through in our life. Houses denotes the relations which we develop in our life or with which we are born. Mama, chacha, phupa, tau, uncle, auntie, padosi, neighbor, whatever. So, seventh house is the house of marriage. If Mercury, the seventh cuspal sublord, is connected to Mercury, the chances of remarriage are very, very ripe. Now, if a person is running the dasha of Mercury, if he is having the seventh cuspal sublord Mercury, there is a possibility of divorce. I will not say that divorce will take place. Why? Because in the Krishnamurti system, the system of, we have to judge houses in a very, very different way. We have to find the significators of a particular house. The other rule of KP is that only one house cannot give you the event. So that is why for marriage 2, 7, 11 houses are taken. Why? Second house is for family, seventh for marriage, 11th is for fulfillment of desire. But this is why when Mercury is connected with seventh house, it gives. Okay, let me just show you this.
सर बस सेकंड मैरिज नाइन्थ कस्पल से देखेंगे ना?
Second. Well, many people see it by 9. I see it still. I see it by second only. So I have these many horoscope for divorce case going on. Divorce, all divorce. Hardly one or two of them are not connected to Mercury. Hardly. All of them are otherwise having seven cuspal sublord connected to Mercury in any way, like conjoined with
Excuse
Mercury.
me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, like if we talk about Sagittarius or Pisces,
They
like
are also connected. Yeah.
they
So
will have like divorce cases or second
yes,
marriages.
yes,
Most
yes,
of them.
yes, yes. Any
So
two.
is there any remedy for that or something?
Had there been a remedy for anything in life, then nobody would have suffered through that because of that problem. Remedy is the biggest fraud of this century in the field of astrology. In KP also remedies are given, but when
But
a
in this way, we can say that like Virgo and that Gemini, they
Gemini,
also have the same chances. So four
yes,
signs.
yes, yes, four signs. But Virgo and Gemini are more, I have seen them having more effect. And maybe in 15 years, I couldn't found more horoscope of having Sagittarius or Pisces. But yes, any dual sign is very, very strong to give divorce and remarriage.
But sir, my both sons have like one is Virgo and the other one is Navamansh is of Gemini.
In we don't use Namansh.
Okay.
Navansh has no use in KP. We see only the houses and the cuspal sublords. So you can have any Navansh, but if I'll see your horoscope for whether you will have divorce or not, or whether you will have remarriage or not, then I will see the cuspal sublord and the
Okay.
associations of that cuspal sublord and
Means
the
there are some other aspects also to know about that.
yeah, KP is entirely different from traditional. No, this we are covering because this is the basis.
Okay.
After this, on the third day, we will cover the most important thing of KP, which is signification of houses and signification of planets.
So do we need to do any homework for that? Because we don't have any idea about KP.
There is no need to do any homework. That is why I am taking this class to give you a basic idea how prediction is.
Because as I saw your videos on YouTube, like you were talking about sublords and nakshatras and all these things, and we have no knowledge about that.
I will teach you.
Okay.
Yes, Mayur.
Sir, am I audible right now?
Finally, you are.
Sir, actually, I'm going through under Mercury Antardashas. That's why I am facing this
Rahu is
issue.
working for you only, it seems.
Actually, एक्चुअली सर मेरा ये क्वेश्चन ये था कि सर कि ये कस्पल इंटरलिंक थ्योरी एंड केपी किस तरह से डिफरेंस है लाइक डिफरेंट है
There are two theories basically, cuspal interlinks and Khuller cuspal interlinks, CIL and KCIL.
यस यस
There was
ये
a
किस
guy called there was a guy called Bhaskaran in Madurai. He had a guru who was a disciple of KSK. He came up with this cuspal interlink theory that all the cusps are interlinked and we will require your Newtonic coordinates of birth so that we can, correct all the cuspal subplots to arrive at a prediction. I have read that. I don't use it. I find it very foolish. Many people use it. Many people say that there are many theories. But
सर मैं
because
अभी वही रीड कर रहा हूँ एक्चुअली मेरा रीड हो गया है पूरा कूलर जो आपने बोला कूलर के आई सी सो CIL जो भी है तो मैंने अभी रीड किया अभी जस्ट फिनिश किया है मैंने आज 2 दिन 3 दिन पहले ही बट उस थ्योरी में मुझे यही नहीं समझ में आ रहा था कि लाइक अब जो आप रीड टीच करेंगे वो हमारी क्योंकि मैंने जो आपने 2 डिफरेंस बताया केपी में राइट तो मैंने दोनों थ्योरी पे रीड किया है एक में जो हम लोग सिर्फ सबलॉट कंसीडर करते हैं और इसमें SSL कंसीडर करते हैं
hmm, hmm, hmm.
सबलॉट तो ये
The
कैसे डिफरेंस है
problem
उसमें
is the problem is Mayur, one day a guy will come up, then he will say, I will take sub lord. Then after some day somebody will come, I will take sub lord. So where are you going to end it?
सर तो वही नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि ये थ्योरी कहाँ पे मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रही इट
When
लाइक
Krishnamurti ji was able to give precise prediction on the basis of sublord itself, why these people formulated sub-sublord? Because okay, I understand sub-sublord is fine. The way they are using it is completely out of use.
जो कुल्लर जी ने जो SSL यूज करके वो थ्योरी समझाया है वो थोड़ा सा उसमें जो राहु और केतु का जैसे आपने बोला कि वो डोमिनेंस होता है तो वो अगर समझ में नहीं आता है तो वही मतलब उसी को क्रैक करने में ही मतलब समझ लो वीक वीक लग जाता है
I know a lot of things about Khullerji, and I will not disclose here, but know many things about Khullerji. And Bhaskaran I met personally in Madurai. He basically runs a printing press. I have my photos with Bhaskaran. So that guy is a very good astrologer, but none of his prediction came true. To some people, for many people, they did came true. So he had written a book on astrology, two books. Uh, I have that book. I'm forgetting the name. So I read that. I read KCIL when in 2014 itself. When the disciple of Khullarji told me to read this book, I got that book. That was of only 300 that time. I don't know how much it is costing now. And I read that book and then I kept it aside. I said, this is not worth, not worth my time at least. Somebody who wants to become an MIT astrologer, then he can go through KCIL, find out each cuspal sublot and then correct the time and then give prediction. In KP, there is no such need. Okay, but time rectification is a requirement, but not every time. Okay, they rely too much.
नहीं जितने भी लोगों से मैं जितने भी आचार्य जी से मैंने पूछा है जितने भी रिस्पेक्टेड आचार्य जी हैं अभी तक जिससे मेरे कांटेक्ट हुआ है मैंने जिनको ही बोला है कि मैं KCIL रीड कर रहा हूँ KCIL रीड कर तो बोले टाइम वेस्ट मत करो अपना
Yeah, I have gone through it now. See, अगर उसमें कुछ अच्छा होता, it would have overtaken Krishnamurti Paddhati. Why it hasn't? There should be some reason, na?
एंड जब सुरेश जी के जो ठीक है जो आपने बताया जिनकी बुक है उनकी भी वो भी केपी पे ही है ना पूरा उनका उन्होंने
Yes,
केसीएल यूज नहीं
completely
किया है.
KP. No, no, nowhere. Nobody has used KCL. KCL था ही नहीं उस टाइम ना. Suresh Sasna is no more. Jyotin Hasbe is no more. Krishnamurthy ji is no more.
अच्छा तो केसीआईएल में आई डोंट थिंक कि सर ने ना वो कुलर जी ने एस्पेक्ट यूज किए हैं.
Khuller is not using aspect and conjunction.
हाँ वो उन्होंने वो यूज नहीं किया है बिल्कुल भी. वो और उन्होंने डायरेक्टली मतलब सिर्फ सब लॉट पे थ्योरी पे काम किया सब लॉट पे.
It's waste of time. I mean, there is no point. मैंने खूब पढ़ी भास्कर की और खुल्लर जी की किताबें. आई हैव रेड अ लॉट एंड नाउ इट्स टाइम टू एंड. इट्स 9 p.m. टुमारो वी आर गोइंग टू मीट. वाज दिस वर्थ ऑफ योर टाइम, दिस सिंपल
यस सर.
एस्ट्रोलॉजी?
इट्स ट्रूली.
Okay, then tomorrow we will be meeting at 8 p.m. again. Until then, goodbye, bye bye. You will get the recording of this session on your mail. You can
ऑलराइट.
watch it.
ओके.
So take care, Namaskar, Jai Maharaj ji, and be very
थैंक यू
everyone
सर.
be happy.
थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, sir.
Right, right. Take care.